So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Decent hit from there. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Palmer. Van Nistelrooy. Can he finish? He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So, a breakthrough already. That has been cut short. Now, can they get him away? Haaland! And the shot! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's given the time to pick a pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he skips past his man. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
There's the header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there.
Bullet. Serginho makes the interception. That's an imaginative pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's a cute ball. That has not gone well. Adams. Now it's Haaland.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Mbappe. Beckham. Oh, easy pickings there. Van Nistelrooy. Beckham. Van Nistelrooy. Haaland. Adams does well to get it back. Played into space. And the pass is intercepted. Costa Curta. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly measured. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Cafu getting this one clear. Threads one in. Haaland! Haaland! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Wilshere picks it up from the goal kick. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a really well-measured ball. Great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Just eases him off the ball. That has ended up in no man's land. That looks a decent ball. Shot for chance, surely! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he passes it long. Well, that pass isn't the best. Played out wide. Van Nistelrooy. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ambitious ball here. He's in a great position here. Haaland. Shot at goal! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Madrid are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And we are up to the break.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Madrid get the second half going. Oh, well played, well sorted out. In towards the back stick. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Caught offside that time.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. There's a quick free kick. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Haaland is there and he can get that clear. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Nice looking ball. He's on it, can he get away? Big header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Beckham. And Beckham! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckham to take it as usual. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's well spotted. Totti. Van Nist shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Quarter of an hour into the second half. It's a threatening ball. Oh, this looks sharp. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's found it. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. To turn a deficit into a lead. The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Madrid take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He's picked his way through. Oh, that was vital. Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has a look up. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. No, it's come to nothing. Can he get it through? Van Nistelrooy. Looking for the run. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change? There's the shot! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Haaland. Gaizka Mendieta. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That was good alertness. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. They want to be quick to recover this. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that has been clubbed away. And that's been won straight back. Looking for options for movement. Costa Curta tries to clear. Corner number 3 coming up. And that would have won it.
Mbappe really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Beckham. Palmer. Serginho wins the duel this time. Now it's Mbappe. Gullit. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Gets his head on it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Gullit.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance for a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Wilshere is there, and he can pick it up. That ball looks a good one. Haaland! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Cafu. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That is a great pick out. Mbappe is flagged offside. And that's that. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Beckham taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
I take this every week, Peter. What a fabulous game. It's amazing no matter how much they were down. They never lost focus, never looked beaten.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
And it's Palmer. Haaland! That's a sharp pass. Totti with the... He's got full! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Shot could be on. He gets big. He's scored! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's quick to snatch it back. And there's green grass ahead. Haaland! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Oh, that's well spotted. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. This looks promising. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Cafu. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. And here's Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Beckham gets across to intercept that. Time and again they are repelled.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And that's gone loose. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Palmer. Wilshere. Zaire Emery wins the duel this time. Well, nicely intercepted. Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hernandez. Zaire Emery. Tries to pass it through. Totti has it out wide and in space. Totti with the cross. And Beckham! Now, who's going to be first to this? That is ended up in no man's land. Palmer. Oh, there's a probing ball. Palmer cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Beckham. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Zaire Emery. That's been cut out, well played. Tries to play it through. Nicely aimed pass. Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. Can he spark a counter here? Beckham. Now that's well seen too. And that's really well manoeuvred. Adams. In with the challenge. Mbappe. He's having a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's it. So often.
And there's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the action is back on the way. And that's a throw-in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. The message is clear. None shall pass. Pass somewhat off target. Azar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cafu. Beckham.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's the chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Threads one in, and the through ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ambitious ball here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Beckham, he's found a way through. It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Now it's Mbappe, and it's made its way to him. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Haaland. Now, can they get him away? Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Serginho. Now it's Hazard. Haaland. Beckham. And the counter is on. And it's been played through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's bounced back off the post. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. Oh, what a mistake! Just about within shooting range. Really well taken goal. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Totti. He has found the way through. Palmer receives it in a wide position.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. And it's been given away. Great vision. Now it's Haaland. That's a cute ball. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. Madrid are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, it's played into the area. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Haaland. Oh, well measured. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's only too happy to take that back. It's a pretty loose pass. Palmer. That's a throw. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That is a great pick-out. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Haaland. Madrid, moments now away from seeing this one out. Looking to play him in. Palmer is on to... Shapes to shoot! Played out to the left flank. Oh, this looks sharp.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Little pass back. Now it's Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That has been cut short. And he cuts out the supply. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Haaland voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Beckham, the regular corner taker.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
That is a brilliant interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. Good ball, good take. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it into space. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. Guardiola calmly anticipates. Now he's got space here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Couldn't squeeze it through. That has ended up in no man's land. Van Nistelrooy. He is through here. Haaland! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Takes a shot. The keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Drives it in, he rises! Oh, it's come off the upright.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now that's well seen too. It's a pretty loose pass. A probing pass. Nicely worked. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Haaland. He's tried one! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Hazard. Big header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's intervened well there. Played into space. Tries to pass it through. Well, nicely intercepted. And it's Gullit. Now it's Haaland. Ødegaard gets across to intercept that. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Takes a shot! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Pass somewhat off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That has not gone well. He's got away. That's the keeper's ball.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Not the most accurate pass. Haaland, he is onto this. Hazard. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. And that was very necessary. Searching pass he's played there. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! Well, now this time, surely! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Can he get on the end of this? Brilliantly cut out. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Se acabó el primer tiempo. De momento hay empate, pero seguro que nos acabamos llevando la victoria. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15 será sustituido
Madrid
por
kick off the second
el dorsal
half.
13, Schneider.
Serginho looking for a runner. Oh, no joy this time. That's going to go a long way. Beckham. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's found a way through. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Haaland. Serginho cuts it out. Palmer. He's in plenty of space here. He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hazard. Mbappe. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Vardiol. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. Palmer has created one goal already. Played back in. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Foot in. Threads one in. He's in a great position here. And he's had it nicked away. Distributed tidily. Pass somewhat off target. Neuer. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that pass just didn't quite work. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, good-looking ball. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Haaland. And that's been won straight back. That has been cut short. Looking for options for movement. Crunching tackle. Palmer. Oh, he's found support out wide. Serginho. Azar. Now it's Mbappe. Played into space out wide. Totti looking to get on the end of this. Oh, shoots! Azar.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Can he get it through? Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a searching pass, and he was quick to react. This looks promising. But shot at goal! Sticks it away! Into the lead once more. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
El dorsal 7. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18 será reemplazado por el dorsal 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
But that has not gone well. And it's Bellingham. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nicely shaped ball. Tries to play it through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Mbappe.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's picked his way through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Serginho. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's managed to get free. Keeper's dealt with that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Haaland voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. He's looking wide. Played back in. That's a shade optimistic. It's not an especially good pass, that. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind. And have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Bartasagi. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Tries to play it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Jr. He's picked his way through. Has crossed into the middle. It's been shipped out wide. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Now it's Rafael Leao. Quarter of an hour played. Great vision. And he welcomes Vinicius Junior! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Drives it in.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now.
Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rafael Leao actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can shoot! Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the shot! Fofana.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Gabbia cuts it out. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Great ball if he can get there. Decent chance! They've scored! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Quick look, then plays it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Fofana.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's Silamakis. Eder Militao wins the duel this time. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tomori. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Has a look and plays it forward. Estupinian. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. Modric. Always onto this. And he shoots! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's Modric. And here's Rafael Leao. Salamak shapes to shoot! Oh, terrible pass. Valverde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tomori. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Fofana, and he's searching through. There's the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
That's a cute ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Mbappe! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Pavlovic calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Gabbia gets across to intercept that. Salamanca's providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, nice touch. And he was alert to it. Spread it left. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo has it out wide and in space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Gabbia cuts out the pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. Estupinian. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is good alertness. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's lost his big chance! Oh, it's hit the post! He's scored! AC Milan are all square. Salamanca's at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got...
And the finish! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
An instinctive delivery. Courtois claims it, safe hands. Mbappe, nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Estupinian. And they've got a throw. Valverde gets a foot in here. Estupinian got a long way forward to join the attack. Salmakas, it's a mighty effort! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always think...
And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Madrid are looking to go forward now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pavlovic. And it's Modric. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now this could be a chance. Well read, nice interception. It's a searching pass. And he's cut it out. Tomori, Bartesaghi. Nice looking ball. Played into space out wide. Now that's well seen too. Rafael Leao! Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Gets his head on it! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a key interception. Tomori spots it and intercepts. And he was quick to react. Deftly out wide. And here's Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that has not gone well. Fofana. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for a runner. And that's put paid to a promising move. Valverde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Fofana given the lift of his goal. He's through here. And he's picked it up out wide. Salmaker, terrific header! Final touch was poor. Played into space. Somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Eder Militao chasing after it. Modric promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that's well spotted. That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match... So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to...
Good chance here! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Nicely weighted ball. Ferran Torres, and he's onside. Ferran Torres! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Dani Olmo. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about.
Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Kubasi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
He's one-on-one, surely! Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rodrigo receives it in a good position here. De Jong.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's got away, just eases him off the ball. That's been cut out, well played. Pedri. It's come backwards here. He's a sharp little ball here. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Great defending, strong and determined. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That has ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he's had it nicked away. Looking to play him in. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Olmo. It's a pretty loose pass. Koundé.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Stood up well to him there. Pass somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And it's made its way to him. That's an imaginative pass. Not the most accurate pass. De Jong.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Kubasi. Dani Olmo. And here's Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries to pass it through. He's through here. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. That pass isn't the best. De Jong. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again, then.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Neatly clipped into space. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Kubasi. Balde. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Ferran Torres. Big chance! One-on-one! Ferran Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Eric Garcia kept aware, goes for goal! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Ferran Torres really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available, and it's Koundé. He's gone for goal! Great effort, but no way through. Now, can they get him away? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Probing pass.
asciende a 52.820 espectadores.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience.
Searching pass he's played there. Pedri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Out to the left it goes. Aimed beyond the defence. Ter Stegen claims comfortably.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's in a great position here. Pedri. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Played into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Dani Olmo. Valde. He is through here. Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides
12,
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Bullish
20,
header!
el dorsal 21.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
That looks a decent ball. Mbappe, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Rashford. De Jong. He's through here. He has found the way through. Great vision. And it's Pedri.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And the ball's... He's had a shot! Chance for a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Bellingham is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Ambitious ball here. That has not gone well. Now it's Gavi. And that's another good win of the ball. Pedri. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. the shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? And he plays one through. That is a brilliant interception. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Rashford, lovely pass, but can he get there? Gavi picks it up out wide. Big chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Corner number 2 then. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's tried one! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
2 minutes to be added on. Gavi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that was very necessary. Bellingham. And we're done.